1 in 3 women and 1 in 5 men will be sexually assaulted in their lifetime. But because these crimes are less likely to be reported, these statistics are never fully accurate. 15 out of 16 rapists will never spend a night in jail. Every 2 minutes, someone in the United States is sexually assaulted. That means in the time that it takes for you to watch this video, someone will become a victim.
What gave me away? Was it my face? It's written on there, clear as day, isn't it? Well, that's one thing that's still the same. And I won't lie to you, love, I'm not okay. I've already spent too much time hiding that. And that's one thing that has to change. Passions I lay to rest may still have some life in them. So dig with me. Let's raise this thing from the dead and breathe some life in it.
There are over 100,000 rapes reported annually. 6,100 of those rapes happen on college campuses. 2,971 of those rapes happen to males. 3,187 happen to females. 84% of victims know their attacker, and 50% of those rapes happen on dates. 3/4 of men and over half of the women had been drinking and taking drugs before the attack. That means that 42% of the victims never told anyone what happened. There are a lot of things that can happen after rape, such as psychological problems. 30% of victims experience suicidal thoughts after their rape. 31% sought psychotherapy. 22% even took self-defense classes. And 82% it permanently changed them forever. This is true because rape does affect you every day after it happens. 5% reported to the police. That means that 95% did not ever tell the police what happened. 44% of victims are under the age of 18, and 80% are under the age of 30. Your sister, your brother, your mom, your dad, your grandpa, and yourself has probably been affected by rape. Each year, there are about 237,868 victims of sexual assault. 93% of juvenile sexual assault victims know their attacker. 34.2% of attackers were family members. There are many effects of rape. After rape, you are 3 times more likely to suffer from depression, 6 times more likely to have PTSD syndromes, which is post-traumatic stress disorder. You are 13 times more likely to abuse alcohol after rape, and you are 26 times more likely to abuse drugs. And you are 4 times more likely to contemplate suicides. 28% of rapes were intimate. This means that 28% of rape victims were intimate with a person, but then they were raped. 4 in 10 rapes take place in a victim's home. 1 in 12 rapes take place in a parking garage. 43% of rapes take place between 6 p.m. and midnight. Some facts about the criminal: the average age is 31 years old. 22% of rapists report that they are married. 1 in 3 sexual assaults, the perpetrator was intoxicated. 3% of the criminals used a gun, 6% used a knife, and 84% used physical force. Only 3 out of 100 rapists will go to jail. 97 out of 100 rapists will walk free.
What gave me away? Was it my face? It's written on there, clear as day, isn't it? Well, that's one thing that's still the same. And I won't lie to you, love, I'm not okay. I've already spent too much time.
One of the issues that sociologists study is rape and sexual assault. There are many misconceptions around this issue. Some believe that rape only happens to young, attractive women and that rapists are usually male strangers. They believe that the way a woman dresses or where she goes contributes to her likelihood of being raped. None of this is true. Rape can happen to anyone, including men and very young or very old. It doesn't matter how you are dressed or where you go. Many rapes happen in one's own home. Moreover, rapes are usually people we know. Often they are family members, romantic partners, friends, and acquaintances.
Clear as day, isn't it? Well, that's one thing that's still the same. And I won't lie to you, love, I'm not okay. I've already spent too much time hiding that. And that's one